Okay, so the Mets put this out yesterday on their social media account. It's Juan Soto hitting batting practice, and I just want to watch it. It's about a minute or so clip. We'll press play here, we'll check it out. And I just want you to watch the ball flight. So there's a line drive to left, there's a hard ground ball to the left side. There's a hard line drive back up the middle. Another hard ground ball to the left. So the things that stand out as we keep watching that, and I'll just kind of talk over, there's a line drive to left center, is that he's really doing a good job of controlling his ball flights. You can definitely tell that there is a concerted effort to not, there's a take, to not just hit homers to right field over and over again. It's lower ball flight. You don't see a whole lot of fly balls. You see a lot of hard. There's another line drive to right field this time. So you're seeing line drives. You're seeing hard ground balls. And then he's also controlling where he hits the ball, how deep he hits the ball. He's hitting the ball to all parts of the field. So he's working on letting the ball travel and hitting the ball hard that way. And then he's catching some balls more out front. And a little bit of it is pitch dependent, where the pitch is. But just notice that he's hitting the ball all over the field. He's using the entire field. And one thing that I do see with a lot of younger players, especially in the winter time, you'll see it in cages a lot. A lot of players end up doing the same thing over and over again. They get really excited to pull. Now, you can take this too far, and I do see some players that will just slap balls to the opposite field the entire batting practice. So I do think that every player might need a little bit something different. And so you might be somebody that needs to maybe work on pulling the ball more, or you might need to work on hitting the ball the other way. But I think the important thing is that we're not just selling out for homers to the pull side. We're not just slapping the ball to the opposite field side all the time, but we're using the entire field. We are controlling ball flight. We're hitting hard line drives. We're not just hitting fly balls. I think that's so important. And again, in my experience, I'll play it one more time. In my experience, playing with really, really good players, Adrian Gonzalez is one guy that really stands out. I had the opportunity to play with him for a while in San Diego, and he would have such an impressive batting practice where he could hit the ball all over the field. He could hit a 500-foot home run if he wanted to the pull side, but he would use the entire field. And he typically would start off first round, he'd hit a lot of balls to left center. He was a lefty, and he'd hit a lot of balls to left center, and he'd hit really low ball flight. And then as the rounds progressed and as he got later in rounds, he would start to lift the ball to the pull side. The other thing I didn't mention is taking. So he's not just swinging at everything, but he's getting good pitches to hit. So there you saw a pitch that was a little up and away. He takes it. So he's working on his plate discipline, on his swing decisions in batting practice, not just waiting for the game. So again, Gonzalez, one guy that comes to mind, but you really see this with a lot of great players. And another thing to think about is as you start to hit the ball the opposite way, it should be a little bit lower ball flight. As you pull the ball, you're able to get the ball out in front. You're able to get the ball up in the air a little bit more. So you should typically have a little bit higher ball flight to the pull side and a little bit lower ball flight to the opposite field. So just a couple of things to keep in mind when you're going through your batting practice, just being diligent with it, making sure that we're paying attention to ball flight, paying attention to using the entire field. That's what a lot of the best players at the major league level are doing. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff, and we'll talk to you later.